Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, January 5. Let us have a flashback from last year to this year. As you know, you've been searching for gold and rough diamond. Now the price of gold has been rise again. Last year the price was 38, 39, 40. Today it's a 41,200. So there is a prediction that the gold will rise again. So the world is on panic at the moment. The world is no longer certain. So you are looking to buy investment, which is physical gold. Now physical gold is very mysterious, very lucrative business, and very tricky business. Now 98% of gold coming from Africa. We have gold in Australia, but most of the big company in Australia are in Africa. They are mining gold because they were being given tax incentive by the government. That is an investment. You as a small trader, you are also buying an investment with this finished product. Now the investment is physical gold you are buying. Gold has many uses, as you know that. Either you make gold coins to make money every day that you are using $1, $2, made of gold, which is 12 carats, 50% of gold. When you making into SIM card, there is gold on mobile phone. So you need 12 or 13 carat, which is 75 purity of the gold. But if you make into different uses, you need to make a specific requirement. Are you making gold coins? Are you making industrial? Are you buying to make into jewelry? Something like that. Or are you buying to make into gold bullion, which is 99? You keep it for your investment. That is your life insurance. Now you are buying unrefined, from dust gold to Dore Bar. Then Dore Bar re-smelt again, assay and final assay. Is that make sense now? I just finished having a conversation with the buyer's mandate. My gosh, no matter how I've given you the proper full corporate offer, I expanded it so that you will understand. Now the full corporate offer is a 22 carats. That is an offer from the miner, which is I work for the miner. I am responsible to market it. The miner give Wilhelmina an authority to market it direct to you as the buyer, not to the broker. Broker has nothing to do. They're floating around. They're wasting time. Now we are now on 2019. We are offering direct to you as the buyer. Now the purity from 94, 95, 96, that is an offer directly to you. We are offering you to buy our production. Where it coming from? In West Africa, Sierra Leone, Conakry Guinea, Bamako Mali, Tanzania, and so forth. We are offering that the production produced from West Africa directly to you, not to the broker. Not too many middlemen. Middlemen doesn't help you. They're only thinking about their commission. We are giving you instead a very good discount. Now our procedure is easy and simple. If you have the capital, it is very easy for you to secure. If you don't have much capital, it would be very hard for you to secure. Why? This is not CIF. This is not LC. This is not Black Fund. This is not BG. This is cash business. This is F.O.B. Is that make sense now? Now, you're gonna say, well, Amina, I've been searching for so many months. I've been dealing with so many broker, and I have been dealing with so many seller offering me cheap price. You're waiting for disaster. There is no cheap price. Today, the price of gold is 41,000. 300. Yesterday, the price of gold was 41,700. It's down a little bit. It's down of 500 or 400. 41,000 yesterday when I was talking to one of the potential buyer in the coffee shop because I had a meeting. And okay. And the price was 41,700. Today is Saturday. The price is down 41,200. Take advantage of that. Secure now, reserve now. If you buy last year, you're gonna get a handsome profit because that was the price last year was 39,800. Today is 41,200. But the price of gold is ups and down. Now, I already explained to you the offer, right? When you send a letter of intent, there will mean I saw you on video, I read the full corporate offer. This is my requirement. I need 20 kilos of Dore Bar. The purity is 94. The carat is 22.54. That is your letter of intent in your company letterhead. Specify. There will mean I am Mr. So-and-so. I want to buy gold to make into jewelry. This is the requirement I have. The destination. Your mode of payment must be bank to bank. Cash, bank to bank. On 20 kilos, your order will be received after I receive your letter of intent. I will send this to the head office. I would know which seller I'm going to put you. Either in Sierra Leone, either in Conakry Guinea, either in Bamako Mali. We have an existing customer and you are a new customer for 2019. Right. So now, we will receive your letter of intent. Then we will respond to you in a professional way. We don't know you and you don't know us. So you need to introduce in the beginning first. So you already saw the full corporate offer. Well, expanded it thoroughly so that you will understand and digest it properly. When you send the letter of intent, then we will send you a letter of acknowledgement. There, Mr. So-and-so, thank you very much. We received your letter of intent to buy via Wilhelmina, our extension digital virtual office based in Australia. So the letter of confirmation will be coming from the head office. Then we will specify, then we will tell you what requirements you're gonna need. Now the export requirement is already online in front of you. When you arrive, because the 20 kilos or 50 kilos would be reserved for you, subject for your arrival, you will inspect in the office the 20 kilos. Bring your gold taster. You need to buy gold analyzer to double check. Then when you come to the office, then that is the time the gold will be initial assay to the local refinery in order for the refinery to certify that the gold has been assayed. The gold is 22 carats, the purity is 94, 95, 96. Then when you get the assay report, then you double check on your gold taster. You can buy that online, just like a gun. You can double check before you transfer your payment bank to bank. Now you transfer the payment from your bank to the seller's bank account. It would take 3 working days. So you're gonna stay in West Africa 7 or 8 days. It depends on how fast the correspondence bank will deliver your payment to the local bank account of the seller. After that, then the seller will secure export documentation. You already had an initial assay. You will be given an attestation. You will get the gold is free of illegal activities. You will get the ownership because you pay the gold. The ownership, the area bell, the export license on that contract. The export license would not be given to you beforehand. It would be attached on all the documentation from the government. The seller will provide his export license, only the number. Then airway bell. You need to insure the gold. Because when the gold leave the country of origin, it is your responsibility. So you need to ensure it. So we will discuss that when you arrive in the office. Now, Wilhelmina is your facilitator. You need Wilhelmina to be on the ground. Do not rely on your broker. In the past, we have so many issues. Today, 2019, I will encourage you to take me advance party to arrive to the destination before you arrive, so that everything would be spot on. If you cannot afford to pay my extra service, I can assure you there would be an issue. So if I arrive the day before you arrive, then everything would be properly arranged. Wilhelmina will sit down with the office that you are coming, you are serious buyer. You must remember, African are changeable mind. So you need Wilhelmina. I am not African, I am Australian. In the past, I just let the buyer arrive to Africa. When there is an issue, I couldn't help it. I wouldn't be able to help you. But today, I encourage you. If you can afford to lose $1 million, you can afford Wilhelmina's travel cost. Spending money, airfare, and hotel accommodation. You need me. You are buying $500,000. You're buying $1 million. You don't need any broker. I am here to facilitate both buyers and seller. So then you get the discount. Our selling price, LMA, from 8% to 10%. Why we give you? When you resell it, you get the profit, of course. You resell it to the refinery of 2 or 3%. You are a trader. You buy and sell. We don't know what you are going to use, so it's not about our business. Our business is you come, you buy, you pay. That is our business. And then when you get all the documentation, it is your business to resell it. Does that make sense now? Okay. Going back to diamond, exactly the same. Our manifest is online on Facebook. The video and the manifest. Take time to read. You as the buyer, if you are paying your buyer's mandate, your buyer's mandate must be attentive, because I'm going to reject your buyer's mandate. So if you are a buyer, you have a buyer's mandate, you are responsible paying your buyer's mandate commission. Because once we do the pricing, we give you the discount, then that is enough. We don't have any profit margin. The reason why Wilhelmina is explaining to you, because you were being duped before. You lost $1 million, you lost $450,000, you lost $600, etc., etc. So this is the flashback. In the past, as I've said to you, you were being scammed and Wilhelmina will be screwed, so welcome to the club. Today, you will no longer be frustrated. I learned from the hard way. I learned from my bad experience dealing with so many joker broker. Asking F.C.O manifest. Our manifest and F.C.O is now on my Facebook virtual page. You come, take time to read, take time to scroll, take time to listen, take time to view the video, so that you will understand and you will get the comprehension. There's a saying, a picture paints 1,000 words. Does that make sense now? No such broker is explaining like this. They come to my virtual page because they are outsourcing on your behalf. So I'm not going to handle too many messy broker, joker, broker online. We want to deal directly to the buyer. We want it. We don't want you to repeat your mistake. We don't like it. So the manifest is in front of you. Select the stone. Take time. We will give you a trial. Minimum of 10 to 20 stones. Minimum of $100,000 order. From $50,000 to $100,000. It depends. So now, you understand now? So you don't need to be confused. Floating around and floating around and floating around. We are now on the global village, you must remember. Everything is online now. Here in Australia, we can buy groceries online and deliver in our doorstep. I was the one who introduced this. After I returned from a trip in Africa, Africa is behind. We are in the modern technology. We are the fastest growing industry in this world. Facebook is the biggest site. You can find any items, provided you are real buyer. Now, if you're a real buyer, it's easy for you to secure this item. It's easy for you to get the gold if you have a capital. It's very hard for you to secure gold and diamond if you don't have a capital. If you're asking CIF, then good luck, because we don't entertain CIF. CIF stands for cost, insurance, and freight. So who's going to pay for that? Who? Of course, you have to pay the product before you're gonna get the item, before the seller will ship it to your destination. Does that make sense now? Now on diamond, as I've said to you, you select on the manifest 4.2, 5.5 carats, 7 carats, 8 carats, 10 carats. You select. There's a grouping there. There are 3 different parcels. You send it to Wilhelmina on your company letterhead. Then I will send it to the head office to put the pricing plus 7.5% tax. You cannot take the the diamond without KPC coming from the Department of Mines. So your order, for example, you order 20 stone to start with. So it will be reserved for you. We will take a picture and the video, because that is your order, and we will send it to you prior to your arrival. Then when you arrive with Wilhelmina, then you will inspect the stone to the office of the exporter's office. You bring your diamond tester. If you're not happy, don't pay for it. If you're happy, then you pay for it. So that that stone that you selected, that is your pre-order. So then Wilhelmina will arrive the day before you arrive. So I'll sit down to the office of the exporter and the owner of the gold, on the diamond. So when you arrive, you only stay there 8 days. So prepare that you have a proof of fund. I would like to see your bank statement, the value of the stone you order, to start with. I will believe if you can show me your proof of fund, which is your bank statement, that you have $1 million or $500,000. Then I will believe you're a buyer. If you don't have that, please don't proceed, because this is not LC. This is not CIF. We will not bring the stone to your destination without export documentation. If you're gonna request that, well, I'm gonna tell your seller, bring the diamond to New York, to Florida, to Texas, to Belgium, to Australia, to Hong Kong, to Singapore, to Dubai, I wish you good luck. You cannot take the diamond without KPC. That the diamond is free of blood diamond. There is a video that the buyer from Antwerp, he buy the diamond in Sierra Leone. Watch that video. Pay attention and digest it properly. Then that's the time you make your decision. This is not a rush business. I am not excited to sell the diamond to you. I'm not. I would be excited if you produce your business license, your importation license, and the proof of fund. Then we will be excited to deal with you. But if you cannot produce it, I'm not excited at all. To me, you are not really a buyer. You are just pretending to be a buyer. There are 2 kinds of buyer: cheap buyer and affluent buyer. We would like to deal affluent buyer, because the buyer, affluent buyer, he will read it, he will think about it, he will pay attention. That is a real buyer. So that is how it works. 2019, no more missing. I'm going to recap again. On gold, our manifest, our procedure is in front of you. Click below, take time to read. Question and answer is in front of you. Do not ask question, because I've already given you the answer and question. On diamond, view the manifest. How many stone you want? Put that into your company letterhead. Send it to Wilhelmina. I want to know who you are. You already met Wilhelmina. You already saw the manifest and the procedure. So introduce yourself properly. Come on Skype. I want to see you. Let us talk properly. In business, you are a professional businessman. You know what is business is all about. Those brokers are floating around, come to my page, they wanted to earn, it's fine. But Mr. Broker who you are, let me handle it. Come on Skype, everybody has to earn. But you are going to be paid as a Spanish fee. What is the reason why buyers and sellers fail? Because of too many brokers. Last year, I have 6 brokers in one buyer. They failed because I rejected him. It's too messy. So what happened? The buyer failed. 2019, Mr. Buyer, you no longer be frustrated. You found Wilhelmina. You found Wilhelmina on YouTube, right? You found Wilhelmina on Facebook. Is that correct? So pay attention. Then come on Skype. When you send me an email, please introduce yourself. How many times I've been telling on my video, when you send me an email, introduce yourself. Dear Wilhelmina, I saw you on video. This is me, Mr. John and so, my address, my email, my telephone number, my Skype. And this, I am a buyer. Or I am a buyer's mandate. Something like that. If we don't have that, believe me, I will ignore you again. I have been ignoring hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of time waster. So I hope this time, we are now first week of January. Think about it. The gold is world asset. Think about it. Diamond is a girl's best friend. It is sparkle. It's worth $1 million. When you cut it, it's more value. But you are buying uncut. It's not cut. You are buying uncut, produced by the miner. It's a little bit cheaper. You're gonna get a handsome profit. You become a multi-millionaire if you need Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina is the facilitator. I am the seller's mandate. And I am your facilitator. I work both buyers and seller. However, if you want to travel without Wilhelmina, I wouldn't be able to help you. You can travel if you don't want to pay Wilhelmina's extra service, fine. But you really need Wilhelmina. Don't gamble it. You lose money before. You want to recover your losses, then Wilhelmina would be able to help you. But if you cannot afford my airfare, hotel accommodation, spending money, to me you're not really a buyer. You're not. You're just a time waster. Thank you very much. I shall see you. I shall meet you on Skype conference. When you come on Skype conference, you are ready to proceed. Okay? Send me the stone that you need based on the manifest. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good afternoon. When you wake up, you will see Wilhelmina on this live video on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good afternoon.